Hey everybody, welcome back to Bible Fun with the Duns. Today we're in Proverbs chapter number 27. So this book it talks a lot about just certain things that we can apply to our lives in order to make it better. And it's just a bunch of stuff that can help us live like Jesus. And so Jeb and I, we each picked like specific verses that we liked that kind of stood out to us. And so Jeb, why don't you go ahead and share yours first?
So my verse is we've grown up. Our mom has been telling us this verse our whole life. Let other people praise you and not your own mouth. Which it's kind of talking about you don't want to brag for yourself, because then that means and other people aren't. So you're probably not actually good at that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I really like that one too, and obviously that stood out to me because I hear it like every single day in our house. But if you're bragging on yourself, tell me, do other people like you or not?
No.
That's right. So if you're bragging on yourself about anything, and even if you are really good at what you're doing, and you're bragging on yourself in that way, then it's still gonna push others away from you. And in pushing others away from you, then not only do you not have any friends, but you also don't have any opportunities to share the gospel because you've kind of destroyed that bridge. And so I like that one. That stood out to me too. My verse that stood out to me was verse 19. It says, "As water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the person." And so this is a really short, sweet, simple verse. But just one thing, just something that we got to understand in the Proverbs. This is, what is it, Jeb? It's a bunch of head knowledge,
Yeah.
But is it about what's in your head?
No, it's about wisdom, which it goes down here.
That's right. Wisdom is something that goes in the heart. It's something that you need inside of you, and it's a person that you need to know. And the more you know them, the more you fill your life with them, that's what's going to come out, because that's the kind of stuff that we need to apply. And so by having Jesus in our heart and like having the wisdom that he gives to us, then that's what comes out, because that's what's in our heart. And it says, "As water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the person." And what you say and what you do comes directly from your heart, and that's a reflection of who you are. That's what makes up who we are. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we understand that, and water, like, you can see your reflection in it. But also, just another way to take this: when water's still, what happens? You can see
other stuff and yourself.
That's right. If it's steady and there's no ripples in it, you can see clearly, right?
Yeah.
But if it's messed up, if it's moving around a whole lot, if it's rippling, then what's going to happen? Are you going to be clear or blurry?
Blurry. It's going to be like swirled around.
That's right. So everything is going to be blurry, and you're not going to be able to see everything the way that you should. So our hearts, like when we're going through a bunch of stuff and our hearts are just like mixed up and it's like rippling a bunch like water, then we're not going to be able to like fully take a step back and like see everything for what it is. No, everything's going to be blurry, everything's going to be distorted, and it's just going to be confusing to us because we just have so much stuff going on. But if we fill our hearts with God, then the Bible says that he gives us peace that surpasses all understanding. So he calms the rippling water inside of our hearts, and then we can see clearly through that. So anyway, that's just something that we took away from this chapter. We'll see y'all tomorrow in chapter number 28. Bye.
Bye.